Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Aaron Nola starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping into the box, Robin Yount. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Two and 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Prince Fielder. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Popped up. Allen is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ted Aguero gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jimmy Rollins is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now batting, Chase Utley. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Greg Luzinski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Dick Allen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Luzinski leads off first with 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled away. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Darren Dalton. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Bobby Abreu, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Popped him up. Dalton is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Gordon Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Allen is there, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Shane Victorino. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
It's fouled away. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting it, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. One out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Set to get his day started, Jeff Cirillo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
The pitcher, Ted Aguero, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Striding in once again, Robin Yount, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So striding in, Paul Molitor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. In his career, Molitor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Ready with the 0-1. Men on third with two down. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
A 1-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Utley waits on it. And the inning is over. Brewers strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Jimmy Rollins.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Standing in, Chase Utley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Greg Luzinski. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Count to 2-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Yelich is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting. The center fielder, Jordan Thomas.
At the plate, Gordon Thomas, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 offering. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The payoff pitch right down Main Street, caught him looking. Milwaukee leaves one. It remains 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Dick Allen.
Dick Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Scooped up. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Darren Dalton. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Bobby Abreu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Skied down the left field line. On the move is Braun. And he makes the catch in the corner. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Jeff Cirillo, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Cirillo, a California-born ball player. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Inside and low, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher.
Into the box now, Ted Aguero. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And to score from third, the tying run.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Robin Yount. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Abreu will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Shane Victorino. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch.
Oh, that's it out.
Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He's set, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Aaron.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jimmy Rollins. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Coming to the plate now, Chase Utley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. Stepping in, Paul Molitor.
Leading off to the Brewers, the second baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Stepping in now, Prince Fielder, as he puts it on the ground to third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. To first. Hoskins has it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. Line hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The runner scores from second.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jim Bunning will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 14, Jim Bunning.
Standing in now, Jeff Cirillo. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Brewers lead this one 3-2. Leading off the inning, Greg Luzinski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Luzinski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Dick Allen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A strike, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in once again, Darren Dalton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Bobby Abreu, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. So here now's the pitcher, Ted Aguero, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Dalton recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now at the plate, Robin Yount. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Molitor. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here now the 2-2. Prince Fielder would be next. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Prince Fielder, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Victorino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Chuck Klein will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3. Chuck Klein.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here it comes.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2. Rick Wise has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Rick Wise.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's it.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next to Milwaukee.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. Singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Gordon Thomas. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2.
Ball back in.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Fouled off. The 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set, and the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Thornburg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Lucroy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Rollins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Thornburg, a former Red Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Fouled away. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Chase Utley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And it's fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Settling in now, Greg Luzinski. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff Cirillo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luzinski is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Robin Yount. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 3-2. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Ready now, Dick Allen. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Popped him up. Cirillo has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Darren Dalton. From the stretch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So striding forward now, Bobby Abreu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Little chopper down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And that misses 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Thomas will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Digging in, Shane Victorino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Philly down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ted Aguero earns his first win of the season. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.